Hey guys! Today we are going to be working on some Christmas stuff. I know, yay! But even though we're working on some Christmas stuff, we are still going to be working on some things that we've learned this year. So for the next 2 weeks, yes, we're going to be doing some Christmas fun stuff, but we're still going to be learning too. You guys win and I win. You guys are having fun and we're learning. So we're both going to be happy, right? It's Merry Christmas for all of us. Alright, so for today, we're going to be reading the book, Who Will Help Santa This Year? Yeah, Who Will Help Santa? And when we get done reading Who Will Help Santa, we are going to do a little activity with it or a lesson with it. But go ahead and listen to Who Will Help Santa This Year. I think you're going to like it. Before I read it, remember we have talked about those genres, the different kinds of stories that there are. Who Will Help Santa This Year would be considered a fantasy story because it's a made-up story, and you're going to see a lot of characters in here that might be made up, like mermaids and dragons and things like that that aren't real. So that makes it a fantasy story because it's a made-up story that couldn't be real. Alright, so let's listen. The job was too big. I couldn't make all the toys. Look at all those letters. Must have been a lot of really good kids. I had a workshop and plenty of great tools. It was time to look for helpers. I tried dragons. Achoo! The toys got cooked. I just noticed the mice down here have fireproof tissues. I tried fairies. What a mess. They left glitter everywhere. Bigfoot was a gigantic mistake. Only his Bigfoot toe would fit through the door. I tried mummies. They were only good at rapping. I had good luck with leprechauns, but they ran away to chase rainbows. I tried garden gnomes. Hey, kids like toys, not Brussels sprouts. They're only good at growing stuff, huh? I hired mermaids. The fishing was good. Oh no, the toys got soaked. Aliens only made spaceships and funny noises. Meep, meep. And they never even heard of Christmas. Poor Santa. I tried unicorns. Uh-oh, hooves. They couldn't hold the tools. Look at the one in the back. You probably can't see it that well, but you're just trying to sew. It's got the teddy's head upside down. Wizards wanted to help. Poof! They turned me into a frog. I bet you guys can predict how he's going to get turned back into a human. How do you think it's going to happen? I bet you're right. Elves came looking for work. They had great advice. Kiss him, kiss him, kiss him, they said. Is that what you guys thought? Poof! A Christmas miracle. Our Christmas kiss brought me back. Let's hire the elves, said Mrs. Claus. Elves were exactly what my workshop needed. They became happy, hard-working helpers. Now that the toys are made, we can all go on vacation. Cowabunga! Alright, so there's the story of how Santa ended up with elves as his helpers. Do elves seem to do pretty good? They seemed to in the story, didn't they? Alright, so with Who Will Help Santa this year, we are going to look at some of the things that we've already talked about in this year. So let's look. I bet you're going to recognize those words, right? Yep. We've got characters, setting, problem, and solution. Do you remember talking about all this? Good, good. Just a reminder that characters are the people. Yep, they are the people in the story. Very good. Or the people, or the sometimes it's animals that could be in a story. What was the setting? Do you guys remember what setting is? Very good. The setting is where they're at in the story. So where they are at. And then I know you know problem and solution. Remember, the problem is what is going, something's gone wrong or bad in the story. And then the solution is how they fix it. So your assignment is you are going to you are going to think about Who Will Help Santa this year, and you are going to tell me the characters, the setting, the problem, and the solution in Who Will Help Santa this year. Try to write in complete sentences if you can. For example, like in the characters, don't just tell me a list of characters. Write it in a sentence, like the characters are blah, 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 blah. Can you do that? I know you can. And like when you do the setting, don't just put where they're at. Right? The setting is, or they are at. That would be good to write this, to make it into a sentence, just to get used to writing good, correct sentences, okay? So that is your assignment. Think about who will help Santa this year, and you're going to fill out the characters, the setting, the problem, and the solution, okay? All right. Good luck, guys.